Okay, in celebration of the fact that we have so many boys in this family, tonight's Christmas story is going to be all about tooting. I think the author kind of stretched it, but hey, tooting is tooting, so off we go. This is Ellie the Tooting Elf. Ellie would be what you would call a loner elf. It wasn't that she didn't like having friends. She just didn't know how to make them. And it didn't help that she was extremely shy. And we're going to find out. She's got some other problems here that might be the cause. But anyway, we digress. This is one little elf over here says, I hear Santa is throwing us a big bash tonight. Are you going? Of course. That means free milk. Woohoo! Ellie sat at her desk most days dreaming up the next big toy for children all around the world. It seemed as though everyone had a talent, except Ellie. How we're going to figure out that she has a talent with tooting, yeah, it's a stretch. Anyway, off we go. Tate the elf was known as the fastest elf. He could make 600 toys a minute and poop in a second. Really, just a second. Clean up and everything. Then there was Carol the elf. She could carve the most beautiful wooden toys imaginable. The strongest elf was Miles. When he and his brother Kilometers weren't working out, you could find him putting his muscles to use. Miles and Kilometers. Ellie didn't know what she was good at. It seemed as though she didn't have a talent. At that very moment, a toot came out. The gas slowly shaped itself into a toy. And that's how it all started. Oh, look, she's got a koala in there. Ellie figured out she was an inventor and her ideas came in the form of gas, because that happens to everyone. Sorry, I can't help it. One day while she was in the lab, she came upon an idea for some colorful blocks. But they weren't just any old blocks. You could stack them and build towers, because no one's ever thought of this before. The problem was they couldn't stick together and would get knocked down easily. And no matter how hard she tried, she couldn't think of something that would help the blocks stay together. So Ellie put her tooting cap back on. There we go. She got an idea. Ellie put tracks on the bottom of the blocks so they would snap together and named it Legos. I wonder if the Lego manufacturers have any idea that somebody came up with this book. Anyway, I digress. At the toy presentation later that week, Ellie felt her tummy swirling, and it took all of her to keep her toots in. Yeah, mostly. And look at this poor elf over here. Eee. So this bright elf comes up with a whole dinosaur, because no one's ever come up with a dinosaur. And this one has a train. So different here. Anyway, off we go. Santa instantly fell in love with it. He thought of so many kids that might like this new creation, so he ordered a bunch of them to be made. 1 billion to be exact. Ellie was so happy all the other elves came rushing over to give her high fives and congratulate her. That Christmas, many kids put Legos on their list, and Ellie went back to her lab to work on more toy ideas. Only 999,992 more to go. The end. And that's how you combine Christmas and tooting. Somebody did it and made money.